Pokemon Go's next big event kicks off in just a few weeks, and this special event includes a ticket that adds a ton of features and bonuses to an already stacked weekend. But this begs the question, is the Wild Area ticket worth buying? Well, that's what we're here to discuss today, so without further ado, let's get into it. Welcome back, everyone. So 2024 has definitely been a year for curveballs for Pokemon Go, and Niantic definitely hit us with one of the biggest last month, with the announcement of a massive Go Fest event planned for the end of November. Though to be fair, this event leaked well before it was announced, but we didn't really know what to expect with the Wild Area. Then on October 1st, Niantic finally revealed the details, and there's a lot going on. And this makes sense, given that this event will act as a closer event to the current season of Max. And like how the rest of the season was themed around Gen 8, this event will focus on the release of Gen 8's Toxel and both forms of Toxtricity into Pokemon Go. We'll have rotating habitats based on Toxel's poison and electric typings, a Toxel mask for pre-ordering the ticket, Toxel hatching from 10km eggs, and Toxtricity appearing in 4-star raids as well as max battles. But in addition to the release of these 3 new Pokemon, the 2024 Wild Area will also feature brand new Pokemon called Mighty Pokemon. These will be pre-evolved forms that will be harder to catch, have higher stats, and also have the chance to be encountered shiny. So that makes them really unique additions for this event. But along with that, we're also going to see the return of Origin Form Dialga and Palkia in 5-star raids, as well as the Rock and Popstar Pikachu costumes from Pokemon Go Fest 2021. Plus, a brand new heavy metal themed costume for Snorlax will debut, so once again, there's going to be a lot to look forward to with this event for both new and veteran players alike. Now, in typical Niantic fashion, they've decided to release an add-on ticket for this event that's intended to boost the overall player experience. And this brings us to the topic of today's video: is the Wild Area ticket worth the price? So to get a full perspective on this ticket's value, we'll have to look at it from 2 fronts: how much monetary value you're getting with it, as well as how much the bonuses actually boost the player experience. So let's start the discussion with what you get for buying a ticket. The Global Wild Areas ticket is going to cost $11.99 USD, or the equivalent in your local currency. And by buying this ticket, you'll get a Choose Your Path special research, an increased chance to encounter shiny Pokemon, special collection challenges, 2 times catch candy and hatch candy, half hatch distance, 2 times hatch Stardust and XP, 5 free raid passes each day, an additional 5,000 XP from raids, 1 additional XL candy from 4-star and higher raids, up to 6 special trades per day with reduced costs, 3 snapshot encounters each day, and finally an increased chance to hatch Toxel from 10km eggs. So let's break down this ticket in terms of monetary value. After going through the ticket's features, the only premium items we know of so far are the 5 free raid passes each day, so the value of all these passes put together is $10. But that's only if you end up using them all each day, because like previous events, these passes are going to act like orange passes, where you can only hold 1 of these in your bag at a time. Now, it's also important to note that we could get additional premium items through the special research story, though we don't know for sure what it's going to include until it officially drops. So if we get additional premium items with it, we'll be sure to leave a pinned comment below with the updates. So that's going to cover the ticket's current monetary value, but what about the rest of the bonuses? Are they good enough to warrant buying this ticket? Well, to be honest with you, when I first saw the ticket details, I wasn't impressed. It just seemed like they were trying to hype up the release of Toxel and Toxtricity, who are both only available through hatching and raiding. Though, after having some time to digest the information, I do actually think you're getting a lot in terms of bonuses. Even if you don't really care about these 3 new Pokemon, there's still plenty to look forward to, such as having boosted shiny rates for most Pokemon including the Mighty Pokemon, having exclusive snapshot encounters, and getting extra XL candy when raiding. And that last bonus is huge considering how useful Origin Dialga and Palkia are for the Master League. So in my opinion, these bonuses definitely provide a lot for the player experience. So now that we've covered both the monetary value and bonuses you get with the ticket, this brings us back to the question I proposed at the start of the video: is this Wild Area ticket worth buying? Well, if you're someone who likes to raid and plans on using all 10 raid passes, or if you want to do a lot of hatching for shiny Toxel, then I'd say this ticket has a lot of value for you. You're almost getting the full ticket price back in raid passes, plus a ton of useful bonuses to farm XP, Stardust, and candy for an additional $2. And if you plan on hatching a lot of eggs for Toxel, you'll have half hatch distance so you can hatch twice as many eggs as usual, as well as additional resources to boost your Stardust, XP, and candy output. Not to mention we'll also have snapshot encounters, which will most likely be the only way to get Rock and Popstar Pikachu, as well as increased shiny odds for all the Pokemon for this event besides the legendaries. Now on the other hand, if you don't plan on doing a lot of raiding, going after Toxel, or really spending a lot of time playing this event, then perhaps you may want to skip this ticket and save your money for the next one. I know for me, if I can't make use of most of a ticket's features, then there's not really a point for me to buy it. Now the last thing you're probably wondering is if I'll be buying a ticket for this event. And to be honest with you, I'm not really sure. I'm not really enthralled by any of the Pokemon that are spawning for this event. The only shiny forms I really want from the 2 habitats are Joltik, Tentacruel, Skrelp, Mareanie, as well as Tyrantrum from the Mighty Pokemon pool. There's not really any other shinies I need for my collection besides those, so I'm not really sure the shiny boost would help me much. But along with that, I'm also going to be on vacation with my family in Disney World that weekend, and while there's a lot of stops and gyms down there, I'm not sure I'll be playing as much as I normally would. But with that said, I am considering the ticket for the raid bonuses, as I still need lots of XL candy for my 98% Shiny Origin Palkia. I could potentially complete all 10 raids during breaks between rides, which pretty much covers most of the ticket price. Plus, I could also run my Pokeball Plus to catch Pokemon while we're out and about, so I don't have to actively play the whole time. But again, it's still up in the air as to whether or not I'll actually buy a ticket, though with that said, I do think it's still worth it for the reasons I listed above. But now I want to hear your thoughts. Will you be buying this ticket or passing on it until the next one? That event should be the Go Tour Unova next February, which I'm sure will have much better bonuses available. If you're interested in hearing what we think this event could look like, then be sure to check out our Predicting Go Tour Unova video in the description. And if you found this video to be helpful, then consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing if it's your first time here. So until next time, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.